So another one in ethics, and it's probably one we hear about the most, is conflict of interest. So when somebody has a personal benefit from actions or decisions made in their official capacity. So, let's just say that we don't let somebody know that we have a strong financial interest with the competitor, or we're representing a competitor company or a conflicting interest without informing that information to a prospective client. So, and when I was a kid, I remember this was the first time I'd ever heard the term conflict of interest. And we had a local grocery store in my hometown, and for our concession stand for the basketball games, they were going to the next town to buy like soft drinks and chips for the nachos and things like that. And I remember asking him, like, why are they driving to Alva to get stuff for the concession stand when we have a perfectly good grocery store right down the street? Well, the owner of the grocery store was a school board member. And so it was explained to me that would be a conflict of interest. So that's a pretty simple explanation, and they can grow in complexity from there. So anytime you could compromise your good business judgment or create a conflict, that can call your ethics into question. So make sure that you disclose any kind of existing or potential conflict of interest, and encourage your clients and your customers to determine if a conflict exists. Something that's kind of it's along these lines, but like, we own stock in Apple. So, yeah, and I have to disclose that because I buy Apple products. So, and I buy it through Texas Tech, but I disclose the fact that we have, and I mean, we're talking like 2 shares or something like that. It's not very much, but it's not enough for me to, say that we need to fill up a lab full of computers. But if I did say that, that might call some things into question, especially if I had not disclosed that information. So I have another, question for you in the discussion board. In the area of ag advocacy, though, there are some people who think that you should be the spokesperson for agriculture in a positive way, no matter what. And with, especially in ag journalism, at what point are you a spokesperson for the ag industry? And at what point are you a reporter? At what point are you a journalist? So, if you see or know about an issue of animal cruelty, how do you report on that? How do you cover it? And there are some people in the ag industry that if a reporter, and especially an ag reporter, if they see something negative happening to the industry, there are some people that think that that ag reporter should not report that. They should cover that up. And there, as an ag journalist, there's a problem there because, yes, you represent the ag industry, but at the end of the day, you're still a journalist. So, that's kind of one of those bigger ethical dilemmas there that you may encounter when you get up into your career. But, think of it, at the end of the day, do what's right. Do a gut check. Make sure that you feel okay about doing what it is that you're doing. And, ask yourself, would my mom or my grandma approve of me doing these things? And am I being open and transparent and completely honest? And if you can say yes to that, then I would say that you're acting in an ethical way.